Welcome to Velvet Screen Secrets, where the truth never stays hidden for long. Let's begin and jump straight into the moment Kurt Russell finally speaks out about Kevin Costner. At 74, Kurt Russell is finally breaking the silence about Kevin Costner, and his story reaches all the way back to Springfield, Massachusetts, where he was born on March 17, 1951. Kurt Vogel Russell grew up in a house where entertainment wasn't just a dream, it was the family grind. His father, Bing Russell, held it down as a respected character actor, and his mother, Louise Julia Russell, moved with the kind of style only a real dancer could bring. Kurt hit the spotlight almost as soon as he could stand, getting tossed into acting before most kids even figure out how to balance on a bike. That early push didn't just give him experience, it built his confidence, giving him that natural, chilled presence in front of the camera that later became one of his strongest weapons. His childhood mixed wild imagination, sports, and real film set life, shaping him into someone who blended skill, charm, and discipline in a way very few performers ever manage. His career launched crazy early, pulling national attention in the 1960s as a young actor who handled TV shows and Disney projects like he was born for it. From sharp comedic timing to a screen presence directors couldn't ignore, he kept proving he had something rare. Walt Disney himself pointed at young Kurt and knew he was climbing fast, locking him into the world of family entertainment and setting the stage for the massive career waiting ahead. Such early success could have trapped him in the same old roles, but Kurt wasn't trying to stay boxed in. His drive to break away from the former child star label pushed him to take a wild turn and chase his lifelong passion for baseball. He had real athletic skill, enough to play in the minor leagues until a rough shoulder injury shut that dream down, flipping his whole path and throwing him right back into acting with a new fire that ended up shaping Hollywood in ways nobody expected. When Kurt returned to the screen in the 1970s, everything shifted, and his transformation was legendary. He showed he wasn't just a kid who grew up on set. He was a powerhouse with range, ready to take on heavy drama, action-packed roles, and characters with real depth. This evolution exploded even further through his unforgettable work with director John Carpenter, a partnership that changed the entire vibe of genre films. Together, they dropped some of the most iconic movies of that era, including Escape from New York, where Kurt flipped the entire anti-hero game as the gravel-voiced, eye-patch-wearing Snake Plissken. Carpenter also guided him through the now-beloved cult classic The Thing, where Kurt's steady intensity and cool-headed style pushed the film into a legendary status as one of the strongest science fiction horror films ever made. These collaborations didn't just shape genre filmmaking, they pushed Russell into a whole new league, building a reputation for taking bold, unpredictable roles without fear. As his career grew, he proved he had serious range, jumping from gritty action stories to smooth, light comedy with ease. One moment he was a rugged Western lead, and the next he was carrying emotional, dramatic roles that hit hard. Movies like Big Trouble in Little China, Tombstone, Overboard, Miracle, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 showed exactly what made him stand out, mixing warmth, sharp humor, raw toughness, and real heart in every performance. Audiences loved him because he felt both approachable and commanding at the same time, a rare combo that made every scene hit stronger. Critics stayed impressed too, praising how locked in and consistent he was, whether he was playing real-life legends like hockey coach Herb Brooks or diving into wild sci-fi and adventure worlds. Kurt Russell always came through with performances packed with honesty and real emotion, never faking a moment on screen. And when the 2000s and 2010s rolled in, he kept surprising Hollywood with roles that proved he could shift into any lane he wanted to. In 2001, he took on the intense character Michael Zane in 3,000 Miles to Graceland, a loud, high-energy heist story built around a dangerous casino robbery that showed he could still bring edge and attitude whenever he needed to. Russell's character, an Elvis Presley impersonator, brought a wild mix of charm, swagger, and danger to the screen, leveling up the film's blend of action, suspense, and dark humor. His take on Michael Zane showed how easily he could slip into a quirky personality while still keeping the character sharp and gripping, leaving audiences entertained and curious about what he'd do next. By 2004, Russell switched lanes completely with his role in Miracle, a powerful biographical drama centered on the story of the 1980 Olympic hockey team. He stepped into the shoes of Herb Brooks, the brilliant and demanding coach who pushed his underdog squad all the way to a historic gold medal win against the feared Soviet team. Russell carried the weight of that role like a pro, giving the story the emotional punch it deserved. His performance in Miracle turned into a full-on showcase of intensity and layered emotion, capturing Brooks's relentless drive, strategic mind, and deep connection to the team he led. This role locked in his status as more than just an action icon. It proved he could bring real-life figures to the screen with honesty and depth that audiences hit straight in the heart. Then in 2007, Russell tapped into a darker, more daring vibe with Quentin Tarantino's Grindhouse, jumping into the death-proof segment with full force. He played Mike, a stuntman with a dangerous edge and a twisted moral compass, giving the film an extra shot of menace mixed with charm. His villainous energy fit perfectly with the movie's over-the-top, grindhouse-inspired style, showing once again that Russell wasn't scared to step into roles that walked the line between intimidating and magnetic. That same year, he showed up in Cutlass, a project that let him tap into softer, more personal moments on screen, proving once again that Russell wasn't boxed into one lane. He could shift from bold action to quiet emotion without missing a beat. He kept that streak alive in 2012 with Touchback, starring alongside Brian Presley in a story packed with nostalgia and big life reflections. Written and directed by Don Hanfield, the film dug into themes of second chances and how one choice can echo through someone's entire life. Russell brought real weight to the story, grounding every scene with that seasoned presence that only years of experience can give, adding heart and credibility to a film built on deep.
Across all these roles, from high-energy thrillers to thoughtful biographical dramas and edgy indie projects, Russell kept proving he had unmatched range and staying power. He knew how to grab an audience, whether he was firing up an action scene or delivering a quiet, meaningful moment, building a legacy as one of Hollywood's most dynamic and magnetic performers. In 1979, Kurt Russell married actress Susan Hubley, marking a major moment in his personal life during a time when his Hollywood career was climbing fast. The two met while working together on the biographical film Elvis, where they shared the screen, and their on-set chemistry quickly turned into a real-life connection that fans noticed right away. Their marriage brought Kurt a sense of real stability and solid companionship, something he valued even while juggling a busy Hollywood grind. No matter how demanding his work became, he kept family life close to his heart, and that balance meant a lot to him. The couple welcomed their son, Boston Russell, on February 16, 1980, adding a whole new layer of joy and responsibility to Kurt's world. His arrival came right as Kurt's career was shifting into bigger territory, forcing him to learn how to balance rising fame with being a committed father, a challenge he took seriously. After 4 years together, Kurt and Susan decided to part ways in 1983, bringing their marriage to a close with respect and maturity. Even though the split was tough, they handled it calmly, allowing both of them to continue building their careers and personal lives without bitterness or chaos. Once that chapter closed, Kurt stepped into what would become one of Hollywood's strongest and longest-lasting relationships, with actress Goldie Hawn. Their connection sparked in the early 1980s, built on real admiration, sharp humor, and a natural chemistry that made their bond feel effortless both on and off the screen. Funny enough, Russell and Hawn had crossed paths long before that, working together nearly 20 years earlier in the 1968 musical, The One and Only Genuine Original Family Band. That first collaboration planted the earliest seeds of their connection, setting the stage for the electric chemistry they later brought to films like Swing Shift and Overboard. Those projects let the world see their playful energy and genuine affection, a mix that made every scene feel alive. This on-screen chemistry mirrored their real-life bond, helping cement Kurt and Goldie as one of Hollywood's most admired couples. Their connection only grew stronger with the birth of their son, Wyatt Russell, on July 10, 1986. Adding a whole new chapter to their story. Wyatt grew up soaking in a mix of Kurt's rugged confidence and Goldie's lively charm, a blend that later shaped his own path in the entertainment world. Outside of work and family life, Kurt and Goldie built a lifestyle that matched their unique energy, style, and need for privacy even while living under the spotlight. They invested in multiple homes across North America, each one offering a different escape and reflecting their shared taste for comfort and quiet space away from Hollywood noise. Their properties stretch from Vancouver, British Columbia, a calm, scenic retreat surrounded by nature, to Snowmass Village, Colorado, known for its mountains, winter action, and peaceful atmosphere. They also keep a spot in Manhattan, New York, giving them access to non-stop culture and city energy, along with a home in Brentwood, California, a relaxed Los Angeles neighborhood perfect for downtime. On top of that, they enjoy a place in Palm Desert, California, where the warm resort-style vibe gives them room to unwind in total comfort. Each home marks a different moment in their journey, helping them balance public life with private peace, and showing their shared love for travel, comfort, and tight-knit family living. At 74, Kurt Russell, a Hollywood legend with a career stretching over 6 powerful decades, finally decided to speak openly about his longtime colleague and sometimes on-screen contemporary, Kevin Costner. Fans had been waiting for years to hear Russell's real thoughts, and he delivered them with the same honesty and grounded attitude he's known for in both his work and personal life. Russell spoke with the calm confidence of someone who has watched Hollywood change from the 1960s all the way to now. He didn't just talk about Costner as an actor, but as a professional who's been fighting through the same high-pressure world, a world where only consistency, grit, and real talent keep you standing. Their careers have run alongside each other, and Russell made it clear he respects the endurance it takes to survive that long in the industry. Kevin is one of those rare actors who has this innate ability to draw people into the story, Russell said. When he's on screen, you feel it. He doesn't just play a character, he lives in it. It's a kind of honesty that's hard to teach and even harder to sustain over decades. With that, Russell spotlighted the authenticity that's kept Costner solid in cinema for so many years, a trait audiences connect to instantly. Russell pointed out that while some actors chase trends or rely on quick tricks to stay in the spotlight, Costner's strength comes from his steady dedication to the craft. He has an instinctive feel for storytelling and a natural connection with audiences that doesn't depend on flashy moments or temporary hype. Russell then shared personal memories from their time on different sets, moments that showed Costner's sharp work ethic as well as his human, down-to-earth side. We've crossed paths on various projects, and what always struck me was his focus, Russell said. Kevin prepares like it's the first time he's ever been on a set, even after decades in the business. He added, pointing out how Costner stays locked in no matter how long he's been doing it. Russell explained that even with all that discipline, Costner stays approachable and grounded, the kind of person who makes a scene look effortless while quietly carrying the weight of an entire production on his shoulders. Russell's words also revealed a quiet camaraderie that exists between actors from their generation, especially those who pushed through Hollywood during some major turning points. He acknowledged that the industry can get rough, with big egos, creative conflicts, and constant pressure pulling people in every direction. Yet Costner still managed to keep his integrity solid and his teamwork sharp.
He earned respect from the people around him without becoming tense, defensive, or confrontational, something Russell noted as incredibly rare in their world. It's a balancing act that few achieve, Russell continued, and Kevin does it without drawing attention to himself. That's the kind of professionalism I admire. His reflections hit hard because they mix admiration with real honesty, giving a genuine look at how one respected actor views another in a world where compliments are often guarded. Russell wasn't handing out shallow praise. He was breaking down what truly sets Costner apart, even among the elite actors in Hollywood. He explained that Costner has a natural sense of timing, both comedic and dramatic, giving him the ability to move through complex scenes with a smooth, subtle style that many performers never quite master. There's this rhythm to what he does, Russell said. He pointed out that Costner's pacing feels effortless, even though it's incredibly tough to pull off. You don't see the work he puts in, but you feel the results. That's artistry. With that, Russell highlighted something only actors who pay close attention ever notice, the kind of skill that looks simple on the surface, but takes serious talent and discipline to deliver. Russell's reflections also underlined a truth about the industry. Real respect among actors is earned through consistency, commitment, and the courage to keep pushing yourself creatively even after decades in the game. Costner, in Russell's eyes, never stopped showing that drive. By sharing these thoughts, Russell gave fans a rare look at the private admiration that can exist behind the camera, the quiet respect that isn't always visible to the public, but shapes how actors see each other. As he wrapped up his thoughts, Russell spoke about the deeper meaning of relationships in Hollywood, explaining how bonds built on genuine talent and mutual respect can shape entire careers over many years. "I've seen a lot of people rise and fall, sometimes for reasons beyond their control," Russell said, sharing the kind of wisdom that only comes from decades inside Hollywood. Kevin's career is a testament to staying true to yourself, to your vision, and to the people you work with. He explained that looking back at his own journey, he understands the real value of loyalty, consistency, and the quietly doing your job with focus and dignity. Kevin embodies that. Russell laid it down with honest respect. His words give fans a rare look into how a seasoned actor views a peer he genuinely admires, revealing the quiet truths behind long-lasting connections, creative trust, and mutual respect in an industry where those things are hard to find. At 74, Kurt Russell isn't just speaking the truth about Kevin Costner, he's lifting it higher, reminding everyone why Costner continues to earn admiration. It's not just star power, it's the artistry, the integrity, and the steady professionalism that make him worth celebrating. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.